Is it a sensible move to send a single warrior over to try and map England? Probably not, but look, there are no walls anywhere. Oh, that is interesting. Major King Kong, do me a favor, conquer Plymouth. We're not going to be liberating that. No. This is going to be a base to produce ironclads. 1,520 gold needed. I reckon we could do that. I reckon Elizabeth herself might give me some of the gold I need for the ironclad, if we're lucky. Oh yeah, she literally cannot help herself. Buy for me 1 ironclad, which conveniently gives me a steel boost and is my first and only boat. Yay! My aim is to take a couple of cities at the same time. I've got enough governors that I can get a good loyalty spread, but if I hit Leeds, Liverpool, conquer both simultaneously, because England is in a normal age, that should give me the loyalty I need to retain everything, especially with a couple of cards in my government. If I can walk over with artillery at the same time, well, that'll just be even better. Here is steel. Best steel brings the best artillery. If I'm going to bring artillery over to England, I think the only other thing that we could possibly bring maybe is tanks, or we could bring over observation balloons. There's something about bringing a tank over. I just enjoy that. Colonial taxes time, and I'm going to treat myself to the wonderful professional army. I just feel like my wonderful channel supporters, they've been the most fantastic bombards, but they would be even better artillery. Oh yes, there we go. Still managing to tick through a little bit of era score back at home. Discovered all these sources of oil. I've had that oil for a long time. Don't worry about it now. Do we invade, or do we just wait a turn or two to let my troops get through? As you can see, we are now lining a lot of them up. 5 movement is all I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can get into Liverpool from this angle. Great General is refusing to get into the sea. Not entirely sure why. Just all the movement I seem to use is just like, no, I don't want to. How much gold per turn am I going to lose when I declare war on England? No, yeah, none at all. Excellent. One piece of good news is that the railway through from my capital has now almost made its way to the sea. I keep selling all of my coal, which is not a good long-term policy, but it means I can build troops back here and get them to the front line in about 3 turns, which is awesome. Just watching the defenses of England as they shuffle troops around. Sometimes it's 70, sometimes it's 60. So far, we've been able to hold them off. These barbarians to thy right. I mean, whatever reason, this game, barbarians have been absolutely brutal. We have been really struggling to fight them back, but I have 4 unique units trying to push them off the edge of the map into the star signs. What have we got there? Sagittarius, Libra, Hydra. Yeah, there we go. But push the barbarians into Hydra. Hey there. Hey, military ally. Can I join in with your Golden Age war or create one of my own? Thank you so much. Oh, perfect. And Rome? How about you join in with this as well? Yay! Everyone wants in on England. Perfect. Send the siege tower over to start with. Now, hopefully, they haven't got a huge amount of army here. And even if they do, all we need is a good beachhead. Major King Kong, you make the landing. There we go. That's a good foothold already. Get the ironclad in as well. In fact, actually, we'll be able to land a bunch of units simultaneously here, which is wonderful. This is a true D-Day. It's all about being as aggressive as possible as well. Just lay down the law as early and as quickly as we can. 1 attack, 2 attacks, and get in 3, 4. We're going to do the damage. We're going to do the damage quickly. We're going to do the damage thoroughly. Caravel decided to attack my ironclad. That is not a bad result for me at all. We can use that. Oh, military advisory is back again. Melee? Shall we do that? I think we should do that. Yay, +5 on melee. That was fortuitous timing. Okay, Guberman, Alex Thrust, Major, you're all here. And more importantly, now you have Gustavus on side. Ironclad is going to kick off proceedings by pillaging some crabs and then attacking again. And then 1, 2, finished up by Guberman. Liverpool is mine. Keep the city. I realize I haven't actually changed into my wartime government here. That could be a problem. Victor, this puts me on 5 turns to take the next city. Just a challenge, really, when you think about it. Unlock. Professional army. Get out of here. England follow their own religion, so we are going to put in wars of religion. I'm also now going to flip off Thistlebank and off colonial taxes and go oligarchic legacy and praetorium. Combining that with colonial offices, it means we have some good loyalty pressure now. Okay, yeah, 5 turns. 5 turns is all we need. Silver is looking forward to joining the party here, as well as the artillery now making their way over. We've got leads. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, that's very close. And we're expecting to see a decent English British Navy, and I'm expecting them to throw walls up pretty quickly. London's walls are already starting. No problem. Oh, I built the mausoleum. Yay! This is in my Pingala city. If I do get any more engineers now, I can give myself double charges. It's beautiful, if you ask me. Ho, 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 ho. Is that the city of Leeds taken? Yes, it is. How bad is the loyalty? Only -3. Liverpool is only now -1. Okay, then. Well, this is making me feel suddenly very good about the invasion of England. Ignore the fact that I'm going bankrupt in 2 turns. I'm sure there's some pilfered goods we can steal. Should we gonna let all of our friendships expire here, you know? Just feel like my internal trade routes are too good. I'm just not worried about them. Cardiff. Rome is allied to Cardiff, not England. Doesn't really surprise me, that. Eltrund, you are the first to land in a position to actually attack. Not a city, unfortunately, but you can decimate a small ship. Look at that. Beautiful. That's what you want to see. Don't forget, I have the Warlord's Throne, which means I can just pray in more troops, like backup artillery, to make all of my beautiful channel supporters all into cores as soon as we can. Beautiful. London did throw up ancient walls. Oh no. What a shame. What a shame. What are we going to do? Oh wait, yep, that's right. I remember now. The absolute fury. The channel supporters are going to come in and smash them to absolute bits. Look at that. Oh, that's painful. That's painful. Actually, we need to remember these holy sites. We can use these to heal. And I've actually converted their holy city. Really? Have I done that? No, it's not converted. Don't know why it said it was converted. It tried to convert itself there for a second, but alas. Oh, there's ships of the line. England do have ships of the line. Okay, that is a little bit scary. Combustion, you say? I think I'm just going to pray in a tank corps right on the front line. Oh, yes. Might keep my winged hussars around a little longer, though. I do enjoy these. There's something very special about them, so let's not worry about getting rid of them so quickly, you know? Sean Kelly, by the way, is now a level 4 promoted core artillery. Bam. Okay. Yeah, Bristol didn't really stand much of a chance against that hit, and Preston now follows my religion, apparently. Okay, cool. Yeah, don't complain. Don't forget, every time we conquer anything, we get a nice religion bomb. Totally as intended. Bradford does have walls. How rude of it. This is the sort of thing I mean. Look, Ganulan, core in my capital. Let's just see how long it'll take to get to the front line. 2 turns. Whee! That's a lot of fun. Yeah, this is where the Netherlands should be. I'm just railroading it over. I'm sure Wilhelmina would enjoy this. It's what she would want. It's what she would want. 20 population Buddha, by the way. Not bad for a city with only 18 housing. Oh, better get a neighborhood in quick. What to now? I think I'm going to treat myself to some research labs, which involves me unlocking things I've missed along the way. These seem like really solid walls. What is Jono going to do about them? Oh yeah, that's right. Melt them. It's before the siege tower even gets in. And Silver's just like, hello, do you mind if I just do 2 attacks? Thank you very much. We're off immediately. We're literally off immediately. We're just not even hanging around. That is good old England unified. Now Preston is falling apart quite literally under its own steam. I could actually shoot it from the cliffs of Dover, which seems like a very appropriate thing to do. So let's go and do that. And look at me. I'm actually using my holy sites to heal my units really quickly. Good old Pantheon works a treat. I'm going to send my tank off to Sheffield. There's 11 population and currently it doesn't have walls. So here we go. I can get a couple of attacks in before the walls pop up. You never know. Weirder things have happened. Also, one cool thing I've noticed is that this unique Polish improvement, Fulwerk, this thing increases trade routes by 1 food, even if it's on the 4th ring of a city. So I've actually just started changing this stuff around because I can fit slightly more in now. It doesn't go onto hills, which is kind of annoying, but it means that my trade routes that I'm putting down here are absolutely insane. Urbanization. Now we can build the beautiful, beautiful neighborhood district, which Buda desperately needs. It's got itself a water park, but what's the point of a water park if no one lives in the city to enjoy it? Preston has Renaissance walls. Lord Pauly disagrees with Renaissance walls on a fundamental level. Amazing. Very good. Hello, Sheffield. I have a tank. Huzzah! So I've got 2 tanks. Tanks a lot, you could say. Yeah, these tanks are speedy, and we got to Sheffield before it could even throw walls up at me, which is quite nice. Haha, and actually I've put Crusade on Hull. Nice. England is now condemned to what I think is the Channel Islands down here. Oh dear. Nothing to do down there. Preston is absolutely doing its best to break away from England so that I can not attack it, but it doesn't quite work like that. We're going after you regardless. There's something so satisfying about standing on the cliffs of Dover, bombarding northern France. It's just, I don't know, something in the inner Brit in me calls out. It enjoys this. My fleet of Inquisitors have arrived, though, spreading the word of the one true COD. Because I have Vatican City, every time I see Greek people spawning, it's actually a really good opportunity to spread my religion. For instance, Wolfgang, make your way over to Bristol, and I can just use my religion bomb a couple of times within Blighty. It's very handy. Although, to be honest, my Inquisitors are making that not really needed. Everyone wants a piece of the one true COD. It's just inevitable. Don't mind me, France, I'm just borrowing tiles. Yep, I haven't forgotten about culture bombs. Don't you worry, it's just that a lot of these cities are all on the absolute maximum range, so there's not much they can really do. Keep bombarding Preston. Not for any particular reason, just because I fancy doing it really, but that is a city behind the scenes in France, spreading the religion even further. Don't forget, we didn't really use Crusade against England. Doesn't mean we don't get to use it against France, and this is the perfect staging point for a betrayal against my wonderful French ally. Still building railways, by the way. Of course I do. Do I have a problem with railways? No, we've established this on previous series. I have no problem with railways. Not at all. I don't know what people are talking about. Sanitation means we're now on to chemistry, and I'm having to just change my government around a little bit because the cost of maintaining such a large army is pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal. I need as much gold as I can get, especially if we're going to maintain a positive economy when we start going to war with all of our allies, which is going to happen very soon. Rationalism I really like, but triangular trade is an essential part, and it's whether I go conscription or craftsman. I think I can just about keep a positive balance with craftsmen in. 72 extra production is a big deal, especially because most of that production has a coal power plant in it, which then doubles it even more. Oh no, England couldn't keep hold of the Channel Islands, and there we go, they're out. It's another civ, just retreats into nothingness. Funny thing is, now that England is out and no one has any grievances on me because they were knocked out by loyalty, even Spain is willing to be my friends. I could just be best friends with everyone for the rest of the game and not have to do anything. That's the hilarious thing in all of this. Like, I've actually got myself a sort of idyllic utopian land now. Why bother? Why bother? Buda has got 128 production and it's not even happy. About to start trading with people. I mean, like, as I say, going after France right now is the logical battle step, if that's what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, Geneva's back on side as well, so I've actually got myself 15% bonus science. My army is currently parked in Preston, just inside of the French borders. If I do want to attack, that'll be the place to go for. Maybe I'll see what the aluminium situation's like. We'll work it out from there. Oh no, Ruhr Valley got taken. I was like 3 turns off completing that. Who took Ruhr Valley? Anyone gonna own up to that? Anyone gonna own up to that at all? 0 results. A likely story. Fine, let's go for radio. I'm more and more tempted by the idea of aluminium, let me tell you. Conservation. I reckon we've got loads of national parks around if we look for them. I mean, I have built over quite a bit of my land, but there's also a huge amount of mountains and a huge amount of it I haven't built over. Oh, actually, my capital's got one. Or whatever. Yeah, this is my capital, isn't it? No, city below it. Okay, cool. Right, well, I've got tons of faith. I can afford quite a few of these. We'll put down the ones that I can, give myself a little bit of happiness, and then we'll start moving some tiles around to see just how many we can make. Gotta be a few. Einstein gives research labs 4 extra science per turn. Oh yeah, that's a useful one. Flight, another beautiful step on the way to planes. And I finally got the city that I always wanted from Hungary. It's appeared. It's back. We can finally rest. Huzzah! Military emergency for Frankfurt. Who even knows who owned Frankfurt in the first place? Surely won't hurt anyone. Spain. Oh, Spain. There was no need for that. And now France wants to rock as well? Ugh. Well, this will determine everything, won't it? I have no aluminium at the top of my screen, which is slightly worrying, but one source over on one of the Scottish islands. We've got a second one, very obtainable. Third one, very obtainable. Fourth one, very obtainable. Fifth one, very obtainable. And my capital has some. Amazing. So none of it, unbelievably, was actually available to me, but we don't really mind that at all, do we? Do we go to war with France? Oh yeah, my artillery can just disintegrate them. I think we're just morally obligated to, aren't we? Sorry, France. Rome's offered me a way into this. Joint war. Territorial war. Brilliant. I'm not going to make an alliance with Rome at this stage, just in case. I'm not entirely sure what the just in case is about, but you never know. Okay, well, looks like we're going on tour again. Speed is of the essence. The good thing about being back at war, actually, is I will have the opportunity to give myself another burst of 20% production, which in a city like Buda that wants to make space projects, that's really big for me. Well, let's just get this party started. started, shall we? Sean Kelly, Eltruand, Lord Pauly. That's where I had other. Oh yeah, Jono's over here. And of course, now I have tanks. Everyone remember the tanks? I remember the tanks. Wabam and wabam. I could pillage, but I think speed is probably of the essence here. So we'll do 1 attack, 2 attacks. And then Brussels, I'm going to actually liberate it, which will then give it to me like so. Beautiful. Oh yeah, now we're at war. I can go bam, culture bomb, spread my religion yet again. Given we've got about 7 million sources of aluminium, I will be going advanced flight, then dropping immediately down to jet bomber. Once we've got that, we'll go rocketry satellites. My line infantry was bombarded by an enemy encampment, doing 4 damage to me. Oh no, I am absolutely gutted about that. I am gutted about that though. That drought yet again has hit the same spot on the map. I really should plant a forest here, but that stops me from actually improving the aluminium. So I'm going to go and do another source, but luckily there's about 5 million sources of aluminium. But always worth keeping an eye on that. We really do need to sort this gold problem out now. We very much do. Levy en masse. That will help, but I guess what's better, levy en masse or everybody's favorite, the wonderful, the only, pillage. Oh yeah. Wars of religion is going in as well now because, well, I have my religion and Spain has every other religion on the map, so we don't want to let them win. Keep firing with the artillery. I actually need to pray in a little bit more artillery into existence here. Make sure we have the full force of the law. There we go. We've got enough gold now to survive a little bit. I decided against it. I think I will pillage everything because I can. Oh, Big Ben. I like Big Ben. Actually, instead of going for stealth tech first, I'm going to finish advanced flight and then go for guidance systems for rocket artillery. We have so many named wonderful units. I might as well just embrace their power. Open up my soul and accept the one true Bombard into my life. Okay, France have Curaçao cores. My winged hussars may not enjoy fighting those. My tanks, however, will have a lot more fun. So, you know what we're going to be doing. There's advanced flight. Still waiting on my first source of aluminium, but my first aerodrome hasn't quite been finished yet anyway, so I can wait. 2 envoys into Fez for some more research lab science, and 2 into Valletta, which means I can now use my faith to pray in things like walls, which would have been helpful before I'd researched steel, but never mind. Attack, attack, attack. And I'm praying in new artillery every turn, just to form as many corps and armies as I can with all of my named units. We are making them as strong as possible. This is Grandmaster's Chapel at full force. It cannot be stopped. Oh yes, I probably should have converted this, before attacking it, but never mind. Avignon falls to Alex Frost, helping to spread my religion evermore. Remember everyone to use the thoughts. A thought a night will keep the enemy at bay, which means we can pillage to our heart's content. There's nothing the AI can do about it if I'm sat in their land with Crusade. I am just far too powerful at this point. Look at them all lined up, ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then reinforcements arrive to pull them back off the front line. It's like, you have another artillery. You have another artillery. We're making beautiful armies. Beautiful, beautiful armies. These will be rocket artillery before you know it. And an ode to joy. Gee, that is really handy. Anywhere I can drop it round on the front line? Anyone have any spare music spots? No, not at all. All right, never mind. Rocketry. I should have built an oil power plant, actually. Thinking about it, that would have been quite clever. Maybe we can buy one towards the front line if I haven't set every single industrial zone here on fire. Oh, I actually don't know what it is. I think it's worth the diversion. Sometimes it's easy to kind of ignore the fact that getting boosts will give you extra time as you go along. And bam, another city flips to me there. I don't actually know if Wars of Religion is giving me any benefit anymore. No, it's not. France now follows my religion fairly enthusiastically. Even more so now. With Crusade, Lord Pauly, Sean Kelly, Jono, and Eltruand. Oh, Paris. Paris did exist once upon a time before the tanks ran in and took it. There you go. We have the city. We're now repeatedly flipping. The religious emergency now working very nicely into our hands. Speaking of oil, how much spare oil have I got? Plenty. Enough to be upgrading a bunch of my units as long as I've got the gold. There you go, everyone. Join in. Depredation is so much fun. Entire turn's worth of tech just in one load of movement. There's the oil power plant. There's the boost for ballistics. Not leaving anything alone. The first plane on its way to the front line. La Rochelle. Every single one flips me another city. Oh, okay. This city's a little weaker than the others. Ideology. Well, 5-year plan can come in immediately, as come rationalism. And this run, considering I am using so many internal routes, I want science, I need military policy cards. Communism seems to be the natural pick, which is slightly strange. I very rarely go communism. Guidance systems. And on turn 203, we've met 1,006 science per turn. Amazing. That's exactly what you want to see. Wonderful. Right, well, let's go back to our original goal of jet bomber. We now have created a bridge between Sheffield and the rest of my cities, kind of cutting off this French city at the same time. Even better, Stoke. I don't particularly want the city of Stoke, but if we have to take it, we will. Oh, go on, man, we'll take it. Liberate to England. Again, I love the idea that the game genuinely thinks you might consider that. It's like, oh, you never know. Earth has been known to make some pretty wild moves. Time to switch to communism. I'll have to do a little bit of a rearrangement of our government to accommodate this, but actually, broadly speaking, it's pretty good. Total war, I will add to this. The wonderful force modernization. Let's rock collectivization in just to make sure that Buda, my capital, or my new capital, Hungary's old capital, is all working at maximum capacity. Yeah, this is a good government. I like this. Watch my science. Watch it jump up. 1034. Nice. If we can steal Fez back, that will be really handy. But before we do that, we need to work out what professional sports are so that I can build an aquatic center and stadiums and all the fun things. The bomber says hello and introduces itself. Hello, Mr. Bomber. How are you? That's the city of Lyon. Now we need to go and pick up Big Ben and Alhambra because I need bigger governments. Not before we take Calais, though. 105 strength, and then following up with 122, 122. Bam, go the walls. Really not a huge amount you can do against that level of assault. But Alhambra, well, that certainly makes my job a little bit easier because I can now put another thing in my government. Levy en masse. Not hemorrhaging quite as much gold per turn as I was before. I'm running a massive negative here. Basically just stealing everything as I go along. If you wanted to see some of these internal routes, by the way, 15 food, 5 production, 8 gold, 1 faith. Oh, they are looking really tasty indeed. I always forget to make use of the wonderful Victor, but now I can pray in rocket artillery armies with a promotion. So I'm absolutely going to make use of him. Brilliant. You'll also be very pleased to know that I am genuinely building railway in front of me, Wallace and Gromit style, in order to get all of my artillery to move fast enough to go and attack cities. Probably doubling, if not tripling the rate in which I can take cities. It's really cool. Sean Kelly, though, I'm going to give you the honors of the first promotion to a rocket artillery army. 127 strength already. Blimey, that's good. That's a big peace deal. But no, it's not big or PC enough. I want a bigger piece of your empire. That's the deal. Modern era. Oh, we've come so far. What do I want? What do I want? Well, none of my routes are international. I could give myself a small production bonus, build wonders a little quicker, or we could continue building units. To be honest, I'm praying units in and praying units in, so to arms is actually pretty useless. So let's go Heartbeat of Steam. To be honest, all of these Golden Age choices for me right now are not the best. Oh well, they're all pretty good. Yay for jet bombers. Sean Kelly, you just come down here and go, well, bam. Okay, yeah, that was fairly effective. We like to see it. I'm allowed to vote, apparently. Nice. In that case, I'm going to vote for Rome, the world leader, because they're amazing. And let's not neutralize governors. That's a bad thing. And let's ban coal power. It's awful. And now I've got all my coal power plants. I don't want anyone else to have any fun. Oh, I'm running a bit low on gold. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. Let me think about this. Oh, 1, 2, 3. No, I've got loads of gold. Don't worry about it. Jeez, it's a fourth. That unit got 2,400 gold in a single turn, which means I can actually just buy in the aquatic center that Buddha really wanted for Christmas. Oh, yeah. Luxuries coming into the city 7. We are nowhere near becoming ecstatic in this city. Nowhere near it. Rocket artillery with crusade. It's a lethal combo. And the city is taken, which gives me the 4th wonder that extends my government. Yeah. Yay! What else would help in this situation? We'll stick rationalism back in. My entire game is just a case of putting rationalism in and out of my government wildly. Bordeaux, thank you so much. Now, Dijon, the only city left in the Alps, and all of my other army are heading over to the French border in the other direction and towards Spain. Don't worry though, I'm building a railway, so I'll get there really quickly. Marseille falls, Toulouse converts. Spain hasn't, come to their senses and started worshipping my religion just yet. I don't like that. To be honest with you, that worries and appalls me. Why would you not join my religion? My religion is simply divine. Look at this army that Spain is chucking against me. It's so thorough. It's so full of warrior monks. What am I going to do? Dear oh dear, look at that. They can even fight back against my unique units. They're so powerful. I should just give up now. There's nothing I can do. Useless. Or I guess I could just keep taking cities. I mean, it's a boring method compared to everything else I was doing, but hey, we'll give it a go. Look at this, El Truand, 137 strength attack. Wow. Dijon taken. One city left. Toulouse. Yeah, Spain is like, nope, don't want anything to do with this. And I'm like, oh, Spain. You don't get to choose. This is not your choice. This is Ursa attacking. Uh-oh. Oh, that looks like a lot of flooding around my land. I really have not been keeping up with that. And I'll be honest with you, I don't really intend to keep up with it either. I will, however, put science foundations in because I have so many research labs and power plants. That card should be quite amusing. Oh, look, extra tourism. Yay, so helpful. All right, there's nanotechnology. I think the quickest way of me doing this is just to click the button that takes me to the tech that I know is the booster projects. Hopefully we'll find the 4th level pretty quickly. Goddard is almost here now. Janaki, I don't think it's going to be particularly useful, but as I say, more about the points I'm going to get. And you know what? I actually do have flood barriers. I could put these in. All right, I'm going to go around and just see where all of the flooded tiles are and go and fix them. I do not have the gold to sustain this. I really do not, but here you go. And that is France conquered and unified under the banners of Poland. I've lived long enough to know when I am defeated, carry on. I like just really chill about it. She's like, yeah, go on, man. Continue. I sort of respect that in a weird way. Whoa, Spain just used a fighter on me. It just killed one of my cores. That's amazing. Oh my goodness, the AI actually using planes. I don't even have Roman Holidays mod on right now. That's the mad thing. No Roman Holiday mod. This is the AI genuinely using planes against me. I have never been prouder of it. It's wonderful. You genuinely love to see it. Spaceport is complete. Earth satellite. 4 turns. Now, Pingala does have space initiative. I probably should, but well, I'm going to get Goddard next turn anyway. That's 40% bonus production if I can wrestle all those promotions. Oh, and look, there's no rainforest on a Europe map. Who would have thought it? Absolutely useless. Never mind. I'm so behind on gold and there is literally nothing I can pillage. How am I going to sort this out? What am I going to do to get gold? Is there any way I can get economic union? Yeah, that would give me quite a bit. I think I've just got to focus on getting some trade routes up and running and making sure that like Rome has got 370 gold per turn. Spain's got a little bit, but not a huge amount. Spain actually doesn't dislike me very much. For the sake of gold per turn and for a ton of science, because I do have Geneva and I'm at war with Thez, I'm going to give Spain peace just for a bit. They have a really decent blockade and I'm going to bankrupt myself before I actually break through their lines. I'm not even joking. Like, these are the deals I need to try and keep myself like a little bit solvent. Oh, even that doesn't really work. I give them open borders. There's a good chance. Oh, I have to pay for that. That's a little bit bankrupty. But we like them +7. I honestly, there's a really good chance we can make friends. I can always tell a treacherous friend. No, Rome. Come on, we can be allies. I'm just going to make allies with them now. Let's make a wonderful final world of love and beauty. And Zaragoza. Do you want to buy this from me? I can't keep it. I've got no loyalty in this city. Probably not going to let me even sell it because it's very much not loyal. Nah, the game is too sensible for that. Well, you're not in a buying mood, are you? How about, like, England? Do you want to do... I could just give Rome England. Caesar really likes this idea, I feel. Right, well, none of that training, unless I start giving away large chunks of cities, that's not helping my gold per turn, so I'm going to have to do the next best thing and go from city to city, just putting them on gold focus. This will just make sure that any, like, plantations, improvements, or anything like that will be worked. This may take some time, so yeah, I'll do this off camera. Yeah, that did work. We've just pushed our gold up to 17 per turn. Buda won't bore itself with such boring matters. taxes, but I like this. Okay, gold focus definitely is going to be the thing for me now. I don't think I mentioned actually, but the difference between picking up Fez again with 6 envoys and then Geneva, which gives me 15% science for being at peace, that gave me over 300 and now 400 gold per turn. Look at that. Beautiful. And Goddard, hello. Boost me a project or 3. Actually, that did take a turn off the Earth satellite. Amazing. I love you, Goddard. Good thing now is we can actually take all of the stuff out that isn't needed to war for a little bit. Not that that really helps me too much. More aluminium and oil, more niter and coal. All of this I'm selling. These roots from Buddha are amazing now. 13 food, 4 production, 8 gold. Yes. More and more of these, please. Thank you. I've got a lot of cities now making traders. I'm still funneling them all into Buddha. Poland, with this mod, is an absolute terror force at just producing good trade routes. I just realized I had a blizzard that's taken out a bunch of improvements, including one of my unique ones and a plantation. How dare you? How very dare you? Come and fix that, please. Thank you. Here it is. The Earth satellite revealing the world to me. What will the space dongle tell me? Well, mainly that Deity AI just doesn't spread anywhere near as much as you think it should. I actually am tempted to find or use a mod that just increases the number of settlers. Sounds ridiculous, but like imagine if there was a mod where including Deity AI, right? So not just me, but also the AI. Imagine if you got 2 settlers for the price of 1. Imagine how much more of the map you could settle. Oh, it would be so much better. So much better. Well, in my humble opinion. It probably wouldn't be better. It'd probably be absolutely terrifyingly worse. You know, I should stress this. I am not a good person to ask when it comes to balancing the game for wide play, because I love playing wide. Margaret Mead. Yay. Let's go. Sorry, did I just say that right? 530 scientist points per turn. Cool. Cool. That's not too much at all. No siree. Right, let's just send you immediately over to Rome. We'll go spread some stuff. Annoyingly, Rome and Spain are refusing to be friends with me at the moment. I suspect it's because I'm too close to winning the game. Often the AI can be quite bashful at that. Are you attacking Vatican, Rome? If you do that, I'm going to be very annoyed. You know, I don't need them at all at this point. Like I have transcended Vatican, but they have been my friend this entire game. I do not like the idea of them being destroyed. Oh, now you want to be friends because you are attacking Vatican. Okay, right. I'm not happy about that, but equally, can I be bothered to stop it? I could do that thing where I just leave units all around them. Should we do that? That's the most annoying thing to do, isn't it? Right, first of all, we need an economic alliance. Please give me an alliance. Oh, good. That will help my gold per turn substantially. Yeah, I'm just going to bring some units around. We're just going to stand them in the way. We're going to just block the entirety of the Vatican's lands just to stop them from being able to attack it. It's the most ridiculous blocking of the AI tactic that I have, but it's an effective one. Okay, now Spain wants to be a friend. Good. Predictive systems. Space race. Okay, we're coming along nicely now. This neighborhood it's just continuing to give Buddha a little bit of breathing room on the old growth. Rockefeller gives me 2 gold for each strategic resource at destination city on trade routes. Another 50 gold per turn. We have become solvent again, which is really exciting. Oh, there's smart materials. Okay, yeah, we are pretty much there now on the old tech. Wonderful to see. Good stuff. Okay, 3 of the tiles now blocked. We'll get there. Spain has just completed Earth satellite. Whoa, hang on. What? I'm not even ahead of them. And they've got satellites as well. Okay, they haven't unlocked the rest of the stuff. I can't believe they've actually caught up with me on space projects. Spain, just grabbing on to my coattails. That's kind of how I feel about this one. It's Shah, which is wonderful because I'm going to send you over to Paris. There is a certain Estadio that I really would like because it would give me so many yields. So many yields. Any game with 55 cities and 400 population. Oh yes, that would be yield ahoy. And Schrödinger, is the cat alive? Is the cat dead? Do we even care? No, the answer's probably not. Telecommunications boosted, fine. Mare leaky. Actually, Spain, if you want to grab her, that's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. We've got builders on the way. There's more stuff we can improve in Buddha. Oh no, Rome they've beaten me at my own game. They're leaving units in my land now. How dare you? Means I can't upgrade my stuff. Buddha is doing everything it can to avoid being happy right now. Everything it can. It's got so many amino amenities in here, but 37 population is draining, and we've still got 3 luxury resources, and we need to get rid of this number, and then the city will start to actually gain happiness. Come on, just accept happiness into your life, Buddha. Allow yourself to feel the joy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is a little bit of a confession I have to make. My audience, you wonderful, wonderful people that watch and support the channel, you did tell me off last time I built a Stadio because I made a bit of a mistake. I mentioned that perhaps the best bit about a Stadio was the 2 amenities that it gives every city in your nation. I could also have mentioned the fact that it gives 6 culture to every city in your civilization, even though that is still a bug. No, I do apologize. That's not the best thing about a Stadio. It's not the best thing at all. It is, of course, the fact that it has a car park. I do apologize. I'm sorry for anyone that's been You alright in there, sir? You having a good time in there? No? That's... Ooh, he seems to have sunk in... Right, we're just going to leave him alone. Don't ask questions. Just don't ask questions. Tell you what, he would be very, very handy if my capital is Alva Alto. It's not how you pronounce that. I do apologize. I am trying. But +1 appeal twice for every tile in this city means, more particularly, that my neighborhoods, which are currently giving +4, +4, +5, +5, +6, they will give me more housing. It'll just keep ramping up. I mean, Buda is just casually, absolutely savagely growing. Crazy levels of growth currently being seen in this nation. I'm just stuck on +2. Come on. Let me grow. Let me be happy. It's worth so much production per turn for me. There goes the moon landing, and with it a massive culture bonus equal to 10 times my science per turn, which is at 2,246. So we just gained 22,000 culture. To put that in context, social media needs 3,400. So we've got the equivalent of about 5 to 7 civics for 3, depending on how you look at it. That's not bad. That really is not bad at all. I have some great cards to put in as well. E-commerce going in instead of rationalism for extra production and gold on all 23 of my routes. An international space agency will power me through this really quickly, but I don't need that because I'm already off-world mission I have just seen. So even that card is pointless. We have transcended civics. We're beyond the scope of them. We have left the known reality that is this game. First charge. Bam. Give me more housing. Oh, it gave me +1. You see? It works. It might be a very small amount, but it does work. Biosphere. Oh, that would be useful, but no, we must go to Mars. There's off-world mission. And 2 more envoys into Venice to give me extra gold from banks and shipyards. Look, I've actually reached a positive bank balance now. I like that. That's cool. That's exciting. And 44 housing goes into 47 with that last charge. There we go. Loads of neighborhoods getting increased there. Perfect. Here goes the Mars colony now. My 3rd project. Off into space. To go and find all of the others, I think. Oh, I won the military emergency. I had forgotten that was even a thing. Oh no. Vatican is now being hit by an artillery. They honestly have left 2 units around them every single turn. I've not been able to select my warrior, and I've been watching like a hawk. It's like, what's going on? Oh, aid request. Yay. Give me gold, everyone. Give me gold. +1 diplomatic visibility with all other civilizations. Yay. Oh, Stamford. I could absorb the city-state into my empire, stopping Rome. Oh, yes. Right, give me faith. We've got 137 points coming in per turn. This is cool. Oh, any plan that involves winding up Rome is a good plan for me. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, this was just too tempting. I built Eiffel Tower in Paris. Like, it was an option to build it in Paris, so I thought, come on. That's quite cool, isn't it? Yeah. Also, can I just say, Spain joined in on Rome's aid request, but not mine. Some ally you are, you smug-grinned individual. Oh, that government might explain a lot. Actually, both got... we're in a dangerous world. A very dangerous world. I do like the extra food and production my trade routes are getting right now, and I like the production from governors, but I'm going to go for 2 amenities in all cities, because right now, 10% extra yields in my capital, that is a bigger deal for me. That is a bigger thing. So, digital democracy. We have flipped quite radically from government to government, but never mind. Oh my lord, Buddha is on 5 amenities. 2 luxuries, so this could go down. It probably will go down, but still, we're almost there. We're almost happy. Okay, this is annoying. Look, they just leave the supply convoy in. They know what they're doing. They're doing it deliberately. Let's just block the path up so they really cannot bring anything in. Here's Stamford. Are we going to be 1 turn too late? Oh, I feel like we are. Don't take the city. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to block it up. The only thing I could hope is that they actually try and take the city and then somehow just can't keep it. It's unlikely. Unlikely to play out quite like that, but we're doing our best. We're doing our best. Go on, hold out, hold out. No! The turn! Rome! Exoplanet expedition, you are lucky I am leaving this world. You really, really are. Alliance, 16 turns. I hope you've achieved whatever you wanted to achieve, Rome, by doing that, you know? You could have gone for Venice right next to you, but no, you came all the way through my land to kill Vatican. I guess they were maybe making the point that there's only one true pope, and that's the Pope in Rome. So I guess I can kind of see it, but it does strike me as still being incredibly harsh. I get a bad feeling about this massive storm that seems to be blowing directly towards my capital. No. How about you don't do that? Why is everything on fire? Why is everything on fire? John Roebling, can you just come in and fix everything for me, please? I really need you to fix everything. Oh, the entire water park's gone. Oh no, there's so much happiness. Well, you'll never guess where the drought got placed. Look at that. Who'd have thought it? The 7th drought on that one tile. I guess the only good thing is that I've now started taking a bunch of land from where Vatican was, and now I've actually got more space to put down some more of my unique improvements. So, silver linings, eh? Silver linings. Do you think we won the World's Fair? If you add up the scores of Rome and Spain together, I'm still 4 times more than that. Yeah, I think I won the World's Fair. How am I doing diplomatically, by the way? Does the world love me? 9 out of 20-ish. Carl Sagan, give me another space dong. Thank you very much. Oh, that's a good plume. Look at that one. Amazing. And there's Stephanie. 100% production towards space race projects. We've been waiting for her for some time now. Culture bombs for me. Minus loyalty for me. Diplomatic victory points for Spain. Go on, give me 3 points, Congress. 1 diplomatic point. Really? I got culture bombs. I got this. No, hang on. I should get 3 points. Yeah, 3 points. Okay, it hadn't quite worked it out, but I got 12 out of 20. Yay! Lagrange laser stations keep going up. As you can see, I'm managing to produce a lot of them per turn. I've got a few spaceports down, and they're all giving me extra aluminium because I'm using the very late game card aerospace contractors. Loads more. Tell you what, Buddha can't get though. Happy. Still struggling. Luckily for me though, Jane Drew has finally arrived to come and sort this city out. Go and grab it by the scruff of its neck and say, hey, you are going to be ecstatic whether you like it or not. There we go. Ecstatic. Nothing the city can do about it now. It's stuck that way. Endless growth. Endless growth. Look at that tile in Rome. Right by Vesuvius, they put a seaside resort down with all of those yields. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Polish science victory having conquered Germany, Hungary, France, and England. Such is the way that things should be. Caesar, I think, is an appropriate title. Buildings constructed, the line goes up. Cities captured, almost 40. Cities founded. I actually founded the most before I stopped. I like to see the AI continuing to settle, but I wish they would just spread into the space a little bit better. Cities lost. Not me. Districts constructed. This is why we beat the AI. Great people earned. Quite a few. Culture goes high. Science, actually, I think my science game was pretty strong, but I didn't take the science lead until turn 170. Such was my start. Yeah, really, really tough. Religions founded, like Hungary, was just ruining everything for me the entire game. Wonders constructed. You can see units killed. Actually, wow, Frederick was the one to kill the most for some time. And then units lost. France lost out really quickly. I had a bit of a rough start, but Hungary had a worse start. I only lost 6 units the whole game. That'll do. How is this for a final Buddha city? 48 population, 290 production. It's ecstatic. It's growing. It's like I'm playing with the wide and tall mod, but I'm not. I'm just playing with communism. My original capital. Yeah, my Polish cities in the sort of north. I mean, this fidget spinner was cool. Like the production I got from this little area, especially with the holy site in the middle, was pretty ridiculous. I like this block of cities I had on the right of the map, and then this continuous border that takes me all the way around here to England and then down into France was wonderful. I just couldn't be bothered to go and fight all the way through Spain. It's so mountainy and the roads were so badly placed. I was like, meh. I mean, I had a ton of aluminium. I could have had about 15 jet bombers. That very much possible. Oh, look, Spain has finally started to settle into North Africa. I have to say, Rome not even settling Sicily, Corsica, Sardinia, Venetia. This was all very sad to see. Maybe I should have put Dido in. That probably would have been quite amusing to put Dido in. Macedon actually had a start down here as well. That would have given Hungary something to think about. Hey, lessons learned. The most important thing for you to take away, ladies and gentlemen, is that you should like the video and and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this sort of epic European spanning content. Thank you so much for all the support you give. Remember to drop by Discord if you want the save files or if you want to know what any of the mods I use are. But until next time, I will see you all later. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy Zersa, Saph, Barnaby Rex, Sharky Bates, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Mr. Awesome, Frankincense Battlezord, Sleepy Lab, Bookaluk 79, The Nickerman, Bob Loblaw, Davalex, Geography Teacher. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!